Hello, and a very warm welcome to all students of Europe Hotel School. It's a real pleasure to be joining you on your online learning journey. Now, you can think of me as your guide today, bringing some data-driven experience to our session. We're here to support your professional growth in what is, truly, an incredible industry.
So, as a hotel AI expert, I've spent years analyzing the patterns, the tiny details that separate truly elite service from service that's just, well, good. And what I'm here to do is share what that data has taught us in a way that's practical. This whole program is really designed to give you the skills you need to not just succeed, but to truly excel in real-world hotel operations. All right, here's what we're going to dive into today. We've got 5 critical areas. We'll start by defining what we call the VIP moment. You'll see why. The stakes get so high. Then we'll get into the foundation of amazing service, master the absolutely essential art of discretion, figure out how to navigate those tricky special requests, and finally, we'll talk about cultivating the professional poise that will really set you apart from the crowd. Okay, let's jump right into our first section, the VIP moment. So, what really makes an interaction high stakes in hospitality? Well, we're talking about those key moments where the pressure is on and guest expectations are through the roof. Think about the arrival of a major dignitary, a huge industry event your hotel is hosting, or maybe a celebrity's private stay.
Now, these are the moments that are going to test your skills, your judgment, and your precision like nothing else. But here's the thing you've got to remember. When you handle these interactions with total professionalism, they become these incredible opportunities. They're your chance to showcase the very best of your hotel, and even more importantly, the very best of you.
So the big question is, how do you get ready for these make-or-break moments? Let me tell you, exceptional service doesn't just happen by magic when a guest shows up. No, it's the result of meticulous, careful preparation and anticipation that starts long before they even step foot through the door. This is where excellence is really built.
You have to understand, the most discerning guests, they notice everything. For instance, knowing a guest prefers a specific brand of sparkling water and having it already chilled in their room, that's not just a nice touch, it's a signal. It tells them, we see you, we know you, and we're ready for you. That kind of attentive preparation is all about creating that seamless experience before it even begins.
This is where having a clear process is your best friend. Step 1, meticulously review every bit of guest information. Seriously, no detail is too small. Step 2, use that information to anticipate their unspoken needs. And Step 3, coordinate every single detail with your team way in advance to guarantee that arrival is absolutely flawless. This structured approach is your best defense against surprises.
Okay, moving on to our third section, which covers a skill that is completely non-negotiable: discretion. You see, for high-profile guests, privacy isn't some luxury. It's a primary reason they chose your hotel in the first place. They are literally placing their trust in you to protect it. You have to think of discretion as an active practice. It's something you do. It means treating every single piece of guest information as 100% confidential, whether you're talking to a colleague or just making a note in the system. And this extends right to how you communicate. It has to be respectful, minimal, and totally professional, always.
Let's be crystal clear about what this looks like day to day. Professional conduct is all about protecting privacy, period. On the flip side, unprofessional conduct, like asking nosy personal questions or casually mentioning a guest's name to a colleague in the hallway, destroys that trust in a heartbeat. It's not acceptable.
Our next section gets into a really fascinating challenge: special requests. Those moments that are often unusual or way outside of the standard playbook. This is where a true professional's creativity and thoughtful decision-making can really shine. And this right here is the core question you're going to face time and time again. Your job is to find that perfect balance between delivering an exceptional, unforgettable experience and staying within the practical realities of hotel policy, resources, and of course, safety.
So how do you actually find that balance? Well, it really comes down to these key principles. You have to be a creative problem solver, not just someone who follows a list of rules. You've got to use careful judgment to figure out what's truly possible, and then you execute it with precision, always keeping the guests' hopes and the hotel's operational needs in mind.
All right, our final section is all about you. It's about the critical importance of what we call professional poise. Because let's be honest, all the preparation and skills in the world just don't matter if they aren't delivered with confidence and unwavering consistency.
Your demeanor is your superpower. Seriously.
Whether you're handling a last-minute crisis or just a simple check-in, your calm and steady presence sends a powerful message. It tells your guests everything is under control and you are in very capable hands.
I want you to think of your poise as being built on 3 main pillars. First, your calmness when things get stressful. Second, the absolute clarity of your communication with both guests and your own team. And third, the consistency of your high standards in every single interaction. No exceptions. You know, this level of service is a true team sport. It requires seamless collaboration between every single department, clear communication, careful documentation, and a shared passion for excellence, or what turn good service into an unforgettable VIP experience. Even one tiny oversight can have a huge ripple effect, so that relentless attention to detail is absolutely crucial.
And if there's one thing you take away from our time together, please let it be this. Exceptional service is not some secret set of rules reserved for a special few. It's the art of applying the fundamental principles of hospitality you're already learning, but just doing it with a much higher level of precision, sensitivity, and awareness. So as we wrap up, I'll leave you with a question to think about. High-stakes service is all about precision. As you move forward in your own journey, what's the very first detail you are going to commit to perfecting in your own practice? I wish you all the very best in your future careers.